To add to the last video I did and make this its own short kind of sub video, I actually want to talk about the Mercedes-Benz Matic system. So I've had this car for about a month. As you can see, it sits in the shop in the wintertime. You know, I start it weekly to make sure everything's good, although it does have some spider webs on there. But I actually want to talk about the Matic system on this. So I bought it on Christmas Day, and the roads weren't great. The tires are pretty new. The Goodyear Eagle Exhilarates. I have had Goodyear Eagles on my car before, on my vehicles. You can see the brakes need to be cleaned as well. A little bit OCD about the brake dust there, and I will get that cleaned. But I had Goodyear Eagle RS2s on my first vehicle I ever bought, which was a Ford Fusion SEL with the Sport Appearance Package, a 2008. And I did have the Eagle RS2s on a 2012 Ford Fusion Sport. And let me tell you, on the all-wheel drive version of that Ford Fusion, they were fantastic. Some of the best all-season tires I've used for a car that I have personal experience owning. So to get back to topic here, the Matic all-wheel drive system is, of course, Mercedes-Benz's four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive system. And driving the vehicle from the 2 hours where I bought it on back roads and then on I-94, and then the day after I bought it, before I washed it and put a ceramic coat on it, I really appreciated the all-wheel drive system, and I appreciated its ability to go through the snow. You know, comparing this to the other all-wheel drive sports sedan that I owned, which was a Ford Fusion Sport, this is definitely the way to go in terms of the all-wheel drive system, especially with the tires on here. I do have to appreciate its handling on ice, especially on a highway. I did like that a lot, and I did like when we got home, we received about a couple inches of snow, and it did great coming from a stop sign. I really didn't notice too much wheel spin, if any, thanks to the tires, the newness of the tires, and just the overall Matic system. This is a smart four-wheel drive system. Definitely one of the smarter systems considering its age that I have been in. I would say the other smartest system I've been in is the Durango outside, like I talked about in the last video. But this is right up there considering its age. I mean, this is, what, 12 years older than the Durango, 10 years older than the Durango, wherever that is right there. So I'm pretty impressed with it. Comparing it to that old Ford Fusion Sport I had with the all-wheel drive, this is a better system for sure. It's not front-wheel drive based either. It's rear-wheel drive based, which makes that driving experience a little bit more fun. So, so far with this Matic system, so far so good. And hopefully I won't have to drive this in snow anymore. You know, maybe the occasional fall time snow or the occasional springtime snow, but I'm more worried about the rain performance with this than anything else. So, so far so good with that Matic system. I'm fairly impressed with it. Puts power down when you need it, and it definitely makes it safer when you're traveling on ice on highways or snow on these back country roads here.